What's up, street talk, street gods, street vlogs, early morning togs? Oh yeah, Eric Kim in the house, fresh cut, courtesy of Cindy. Okay, so currently doing a home exchange in the mountains. So, optionality, seek optionality. So it's currently staying with a host, or I mean his somewhere else, but for the whole house in the mountains somewhere. And optionality, hybrid, Bitcoin, stuff like that. So seek optionality. The more optionality you got, the better. Optionality, not obligation. So what's the difference, and what does this all mean? So the first thought is a lot of people, I think, you seek some sort of desirable thing or asset. So you want a certain car, a Lambo, no, whatever you name it, yacht, RV, house, even a house. Like a house is like a really, really expensive vehicle without wheels, right? On a property, land, something, right? And now obviously there's lots of upsides to these things, but lots of downsides. So the downside is it's not transportable. You can't take it with you, right? It's not easily liquidatable. So, I mean, like for example, let's say you own a house, right? Single family house or a condo or whatever, right? Having to go through the process of finding a buyer, seller, broker, things like it's like a huge pain in the butt, right? Even cars, something as simple as a car, right? So let's say you have a Lamb or whatever, right? And having to buy it, registration ticket, and they gotta resell it, and there you go, DMV. Like it's just like so much a pain in the butt. Like even I'll give you an example. So my whole adult life, I'm 36, right? I've never ever spent more than $2,500 USD on a car ever. And the last Toyota Prius, 2010 Prius in white, essentially got for $399 for free, just to hand me down, because from Cindy's family, the older sister, the younger sister, and then somebody stole the catalytic converter, and they're going to be selling to the mechanic for $4,000. I'm like, no, this car's worth at least 12 G's, give it to me, I'll fix it. So fixed it, right? Put in a new catalytic converter, fix the ABS, the electronic braking system, automatic braking system, whatever, then boom, like pretty much like a brand new car for like $5,000 or $6,000, right? And now this thing runs like a champ. I'm gonna drive this bad boy until it hits 1 million miles. My goal, my vision. And so okay, so this is the hard thing that's a little bit difficult to explain. Certain things in life become so effing insanely clutch right when you least expect it, but when it's there, and it's like such a hallelujah. I'll give an example. So like Prius had like barely any gas and 1 or 2 ticks left, right? And I got to go to the drive and pick up Cindy and drive to the Palisades and back, and then like, so oh no, it's gonna be rush hour traffic, and you don't want to be stuck on the 405, right? Even Kanye is like drinking and driving down Mulholland Drive. That's why I take the 405, right? And so you don't want to be murdered in traffic, right? Because I don't want to stop by a gas station, finding a gas station, what else, right? No, but like the freaking Prius, like such effing champ, right? Like it bravely took me through the 405 and the 10, got me home safely, and like still didn't need to refill gas, right? And so I was like looking at all these like loser AMG, Mercedes Benz SUVs running on loser premium gas, guzzling, I don't know, 10 miles per gallon or something, right? And I was just like, I almost felt bad for them. I'm just like, man, these suckers, they gotta like always be redoing their gas every X amount of seconds, right? And so it was like super duper clutch, right? So I was even randomly thinking about money, wealth, Bitcoin, stuff like that, right? So what is the point of it? What is the significance? To me, it's like economic immortality. Like you never finna die, right? Your Bitcoins will never die. They will outlast you. You give it down to your kids. Even according to our best friend, Michael Saylor, Michael.com, you never sell your Bitcoin, and you just sell everything else. You can sell the MicroStrategy stock, whatever, just don't touch the Bitcoins. Because the Bitcoin is ultimate durable. valuable asset on the planet, everything is just going to become a derivative of the Bitcoins. So once again, I think this is the hard thing for a lot of people to think and understand and consider, is that everything will just become a Bitcoin derivative. Like, rather than being like, how much is the so a lot of people, they're still stuck in this idea that like, how much is a Bitcoin worth? And we measure it with US dollars, right? But a better question is, what is the US dollar worth in comparison to a Bitcoin? So then the optimal strategy is to just keep buying Bitcoins ad infinitum into infinity, and not the loser US dollar, which is just losing value at an astronomical pace. It's like the laws of thermodynamics, right? Like heat loss theory, okay? And so as a consequence, you want to ditch the US dollar as quickly as you can, and quickly liquidate all your assets into Bitcoin, just ride that gravy train forever. And yeah, so that's a very, very simple goal, a very, very simple workflow. Now, so actually having the option, so you mean an RV, nice, whatever, just like rent it, borrow it, Airbnb it for the weekend, or the home exchange, stuff like that. So whatever, situation in life, extreme ultimate optionality, renting is the way.